Chapter 1068. Carlo looked at Lucy and asked, "What's the matter? Are you his woman?" Lucy cried and said, "No, I am not, I was forced by him." Carlo looked at the supervisor and said coldly, "Since she doesn't admit that she is your woman, then you shouldn't mess with me here." During this period of time, the overseer who was served by Lucy was already ecstatic. He was nothing more than a rural old hat, who had experienced this kind of white and tender lady from the city, so he had long been addicted to Lucy. Now seeing these people want to take Lucy away, he is naturally unhappy. So he said coldly, "I don't care about what you have or what you don't have. What's upsetting, I will tell you again, she is master's woman." Carlo snorted coldly, "This is your own death, so I didn't give you a chance." After he finished speaking, he immediately took out a dark pistol from his waist, pointed the gun at the overseer, and pulled the trigger without hesitation. With a bang, a tongue of fire spurted from the muzzle, and a bullet instantly penetrated into the forehead of the overseer. The overseer, who was still arrogant, just now turned into a corpse in an instant. Lucy was so scared that she screamed, but Zora had a faint excitement in her eyes. She felt that she had a chance to survive. So she hurriedly said to Carlo, "This big brother, we were also taken captive here, please take us away too." Upon hearing this, Lucy hurriedly said, "You must not take her away. She just tried to kill me." Carlo looked at Lucy and asked, "Is this woman your enemy?" Lucy nodded immediately and blurted out, "Yes, she is my enemy, and she will kill me." Zora was anxious and said hurriedly, "Lucy, don't talk nonsense. When will I?" Before Zora finished speaking, a gunshot suddenly sounded. Lucy was taken aback, and again, Carlo raised his pistol at this time, and the muzzle turned out to be Zora. And Zora, who was still talking just now, her face was already full of blood at this time. She froze for a while, and then fell to the ground with a crash. Carlo actually shot Zora to death. Lucy didn't expect that Carlo would even kill two people in the blink of an eye, trembling with fright. And Zora's family members suddenly wailed and rushed towards her body. They didn't expect that Zora, who was still alive just now, was already separated from them. But they didn't have any choice. They didn't dare to seek revenge from Carlo and Lucy, so they could only cry with the corpse. Carlo didn't pay much attention to the family in front of him. He turned around and said to the younger brothers around him, "The plane is still waiting at the airport. Let's leave." The shocked Lucy immediately pushed into a domineering car. Carlo also stepped into the car when he came. When the car turned around, he opened the window and pointed at Zora's family. As long as her family rushed forward, he would immediately kill him. Fortunately, Zora's family was so scared that they did not dare to move. Immediately after that, the convoy drove away from the black coal mine in the mountain and headed for the local airport.